So good evening and welcome to the second part of this tour of Norway. We're into the second week. Had a few technical problems at the beginning of the week, but I think we've overcome them now. Tonight I'm in Bodo. That's quite far up north in Norway. I landed here about 20 minutes ago in the airport, and I've come straight to my hotel. Well, it's the last room I could get in Bodo. There was nowhere else I could stay, and I've ended up in a bit of a crazy situation. I've got a whole apartment to myself. This is actually my room that they've given me. It's a cheap little room that I've got, but I've got this fantastic apartment all to myself, which is really cool, apart from it's freezing in here. This is supposed to be my hotel room, but it's all good. It's, yeah, quite oldie-worldy feel. Anyway, see that hole up there? That's going straight outside, and we're in the north of Norway, and it's fucking freezing. So this is where I'm going to be. I'm playing 2 shows tomorrow in Bodo, then I'm going to a place called Namsos, and then I'm going to Trondheim, and that's my second week. So here's outside. As you can see, snow everywhere. Quite far up north, not as north as it was last week. Last week I was at the very north of Norway, which was pretty amazing. But yeah, we're quite far up north now, so I hope you enjoy the second week. So I'm still in Bodo, but I decided to change my hotel just because the other place was the bathroom was freezing cold, and there was no soap, and there was holes. It was just freezing. It was just, yeah, could be better. So this is another little cheap hotel, but it's quite nice, and it's got a nice little view. That is Bodo Harbour, and we're still in the morning, but we get a similar light up here apparently. As to Vadsø and place like that, we're still quite far north, and the taxi driver tells me that I might be able to see the northern lights if I'm lucky, which is obviously one of the main objectives while I'm up here, to see the holy grail of the northern lights. And the best thing about this place is that it has a nice warm bathroom, so I'm off for a nice warm shower.
That's a Westlife for Mandy.
Da har vi fått besøk i studio, en mann som har gjort det bra både i Norge og i utlandet. Han har hatt 3 låter inne her på listene på Radio 3, halvt engelsk og halvt italiensk, samt litt norsk. Jack Rubinacci, welcome to Bodo.
Hello, thank you.
How are you?
It's going good, good. Very cold.
Why? Very cold?
Yeah.
You doesn't like the temperature?
Well, I don't know. I think in my mind I'm just scared about the cold in the north. You know, I think it's something that's built up in mine. But yeah, no, it's lovely to be here in Bodo.
Yeah. You live in Drammen?
Yeah, I do.
We had an interview for a few months ago. How is it living in Drammen now?
It's okay. It's good. I mean, I have a nice circle of friends there, and some nice musician friends. I've been there over 2.5 years now. And it's great, you know, they're really building Drammen up now, and I think the Drammense people are also have more confidence in their city nowadays. So yeah, it's very nice.
Why are you in Bodo?
Well, I signed a deal with the female clothes shop Le Navet, and the deal involves them creating 20,000 copies of my album and giving it away to their customers. And
giving away for free?
Yeah, they're going to give it away. Each store in Norway has 409 copies to give away. And part of the deal involves me going around all of Norway, and playing shows in all their shops. Started last week in Kjøkkenes, which was just amazing. To be so close to the Russian border and so far north was just amazing.
The shop in City Nord and Glasshuset have 400 copies each. What do you think about them giving these CDs away for free?
So I'm now in the dock area of Bodo, and pretty spectacular, very nice. And apparently we're just north of the Arctic Circle here, and there's about 40,000 people living in Bodo. It's the second biggest city in the north of Norway, and apparently it was pretty much flattened. The whole place was pretty much flattened during the Second World War in 1940 by the Germans. I always get this really terrible fear when I'm near this kind of water, because you just know that if you fell in this water, I think they say you'd last a couple of minutes maximum, and it'd take a couple of minutes to get a rope down there, I reckon. So you just sure as hell don't want to slip into that kind of water, because it wouldn't be good. Still in Bodo, I'm going to play the second show, see how it goes. So I'm just off now to get some food. Haven't eaten all day. I've done my 2 shows and they seem to go okay. And I'm down by the harbour again. Just left my hotel, it's about 8 o'clock, and Jackie is starving. The shows went well. I must have signed about 100 CDs today. I'm learning more and more Norwegian names every day. Get some pretty crazy names as well. Felek was a name today, F-E-L-E-K. I try and not look stupid when they ask me to sign their names, but I have to spell a lot of them, like Marguerite with an H, G-H. But it's in the morning again, and I'm just about to get on another plane to Brønnøysund, which I then got a 3-hour wait, and fly to Namsos. That's where the show is today, Namsos. Just got 1 show, thank God. I'm absolutely knackered today. Don't know what it is, but I'm really tired, so I'm glad I just got 1 show. I think I've got 1 interview as well with a local paper. Then I'm done. Bye bye Bodo. Just got to get on this plane. So this is hilarious. I've got off at the wrong airport. I got off a stop too early, so now I've got to get back on the plane I was just on. Oh my god. Panic.
Once I thought I saw you in a crowded hazy bar, dancing on the light from star to star. Far across the